guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping and clicking on this video. Today I have for you another foundation and also a few more things to review. A few days ago I was teasing you on my Instagram that I have found a new tinted moisturizer from Catrice, and this is the Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation that also is infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E, and is delivered in a glass bottle which has a pipette on the top, or a dropper. This product has a shelf life of 12 months and is made in Italy. And together with this, actually this was the first product that has caught my attention prior finding they have a new foundation. I have seen this new invisible matte loose powder from Catrice that has 11.5 grams or 0.4 fluid ounces or ounces, and this has a shelf time of 12 months as well. This is made in Poland. And why I was so interested about this setting powder is because you know that I was a die-hard fan of the Nude Illusion loose powder. They had this years back and I have gone through a few of those. This is the last backup that I have, and I was just holding this. I don't have it yet open. I was just saving it for special occasion when I will finish what I have here. But I had hopes that maybe they have put back a similar, if not better, alternative for that amazing powder, because when they discontinued this one, they brought this one, the True Skin, which for me wasn't a winner. So yeah, as you can tell, I wasn't reaching for this powder. It's almost as new as it was when I was using it up. So yeah, maybe I use it a few times. I also want to tell you that today when I'm recording this intro, I'm on the third day of testing, but throughout this testing I had a surprise. Things have taken a turn and I haven't foreseen this, especially because what happened in the first day of testing. And now let's go back to the memory lane, and after that I will find you here with my final thoughts about the products that are the subject of today's test. Alright you guys, so here it is, the new tinted serum. Actually this is called Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And I've seen on the European website for Catrice that they have 16 shades. However, I was only been able to find 4 or 3 on my local drugstore, and I actually wanted to see what it is, the shade 020, but they didn't have it. So they had this one 010, and then they had 030. So yeah, I'm going also to try this powder on today's video, but I'm not going to do it for the face. I'm only going to do it for my under eye area. You are going to see why. But yeah, let's see first how this foundation swatches. Also, I think you have to give it a good shake. And it's coming in the same type of a deal, similar with their old bottle, the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. And also this reminds me of the L'Oreal Tinted Serum. Maybe I should grab it. Hopefully the dropper does a better job than the one from L'Oreal. Just this is too dark for me, so I'm not sure if it is worth to do a comparison, because you are going to see me look, or people from my real life will say that I'm like a Loompa. So I'm not sure, maybe the next days. But today I only want to try this serum. I'm going to apply primer just on the half of my face. So I'm going to do that on my right face. So I'm going to try to use drugstore products. This primer is by Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. And we are going to leave the left side bare. So this primer doesn't help to prolong the longevity of foundation. It's just for smoothing purpose, because your girl has large pores. And if I failed to mention in the intro, I'm in my mid-40 and I'm only combination skin. Ooh, so this is what it looks like. And I have a feeling that the dropper, no, it's not flimsy. Okay, so as you can tell, it's very runny. This is also the reason, oh, it's not that runny than it is the L'Oreal one. I'm only going to use a brush. I'm not going to use sponge because I think this is the type of product that if you use a sponge, it will soak up the product. Okay, right from the bat, I can tell that this is quite nice coverage for a tinted serum. Now I'm going to apply on the other side of the face. Yeah, I'm definitely not a big fan of the dropper. So right now I can tell on the right side where I have applied it already that it has set to the touch. Now I'm going to do a second layer only on the center of the face to see how it builds up. Let's see the oxidization test. You know that we do this on this channel. So this is the old application, this is the new application. I will say that it oxidizes, but yeah, not so bad, but it does. So for concealer, I thought I will apply the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum because this is the lightest that I have, and considering the fact that I have this foundation which is, it's not light for me, but it's not even dark. So if I will add the one from Catrice that I have, that it's a bit too dark. I'm going to use this concealer brush by Rare Beauty. I haven't used it in a while. Now I'm going to set my under eye area. So it's sealed. This is the Invisible Matte Loose Powder, which is also long lasting. We do get 11.5 grams. It's a German brand. It's a sister brand of Essence, and they are based in Germany. Cruelty-free, vegan, friendly, no toxic particles and stuff like that. So I'm using some of the boxes that I got from Shein to keep my brushes. So I'm going to use this setting powder for my under eye area. I'm not going to use it for the face. So far so good. It has blurred my under eye area. For the next day of testing, I'm going to use this setting powder for my face. But today, because we have new foundation, I don't want to use new powder, and then if something goes wrong, I will not know what is the reason. For this purpose, I'm going to use my new favorite, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, but I'm only going to use on half of my face. Oh shit, I wanted to add, too late, I will add it on this part. I wanted to add liquid contour and blush. To cut down from the length of the video, for the side of the face where we have used the primer, I'm going to use this bronzer from L'Oreal, and on this side I'm not yet decided if I will use the Persona or the Charlotte Tilbury. And also I'm going to use the M Cosmetics Serum Blush in the shade Venetian Rose. I'm going to do my eye makeup using the Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon Walking on Eggshells eyeshadow palette. I don't want to do a very dramatic look. Alrighty, I'm back, and I also fixed the squeaky chair, so from now on you're not going to hear that annoying sound, so sorry for that. So I have 1.5 hours since I'm wearing the new Nude Tinted Serum by Catrice Cosmetics, and this is what it looks on me. So here I have primer and setting powder, and here it is just by itself. So I have been applying those two things on me. As you can tell, this side looks more luminous, but it doesn't look greasy, whereas this side it's not completely matte. My natural oils have been already doing their job, but it looks natural and refreshed, so I'm very excited about that. I also added on this side the L'Oreal Bronze to Paradise bronzer. If you can believe, I have a Catrice blush that matched this color. So this is a very old and discontinued and expired blush, but just for the sake of looking somehow even. And on my on my lips, I have added two things from Catrice. So I have this Pore Plumping Gel Lipstick in the shade Plumping 1110, I don't know, and this is the lip liner also from Catrice, Velvet Matte Lip Pencil Mauve Me Tender is the shade name. So I love this, it's very comfortable. But this is what everything looks as of now, 1.5 hours of application. I do like the way my face looks like. I will have all the products that I've been using today in my description box if you want to check them out. Some of the links are affiliated, so if you are going to purchase through them, I want to thank you in advance for supporting my channel. Alright guys, so as you can tell, at the end of the first day of testing, things did not look good. I have had this tinted moisturizer for 10 hours and I don't know how much the camera picks up because it's darker in the room at the evening, but my whole face it's looking shiny. In the foundation or tinted moisturizer has separated in various places of my face or has collected in my expression lines. Now, this tinted moisturizer did not claim to be a long-lasting product. It only claimed to keep you moisturized. So keep in mind that when we are judging the actual wear time of this product. But what has surprised me was this invisible matte powder. This has acted, first it has blurred my under eye area and did not dry, did not collected in patches. My concealer looked wonderful comparing with the all greasiness that I had on my face. The under eye area was just amazing, and I can dare to say that this is a dupe, if not even better than my Holy Grail Becca under eye setting powder that is discontinued. So I'm happy that now I can use something else on my videos and not show you a product that is discontinued. On the second day of testing, I couldn't take a footage while I was applying my makeup and my foundation because I was getting ready for work. So what I did, I will guide you through. So I have used this tinted moisturizer for whole my face, but I applied it differently. So I applied it using a sponge, and I was feeling that it has helped to even out the skin a little bit more because I was pressing it, whilst with the brush you are just buffing but not pressing so much as you do with the sponge. After that, I have used this setting powder also with the sponge. So I have press. This is also the case for my under eye area. This is my method to apply my foundation, my base, when I know that I have a long day ahead and I don't want things to be moving on, separate and so on. So I did that, and after that I have done my makeup. So yesterday, actually the second day, was the Valentine's Day when I was doing this test, and as my eye makeup you are going to see in the end of the day, I have been using this Violette Etendu from Viseart. Here I am after 15 hours. So, and when I was applying my makeup it was 6:30 a.m. and when I took the footage it was almost 21:30 p.m. So 15 hours of wear test, of wearing all this combo, and look at my face, almost everything is as when I have applied it. So nothing has moved. Just if you look very carefully, I had a little bit of a starting to patch on this area. I have noticed that here it's the worst area for me or for foundation. This is the first area where it moves. And also I just lost the coverage on my chin. But keep in mind that yesterday I was also wearing a mask because I took the wrong decision to travel to work with public transportation, and during rush time things are very crowded, so I just want to protect myself. So just I was surprised for how good has this powder kept everything. I was not expecting, because what is the deal with why I'm using a different setting powder for my under eye area and for my face is because on my under eye area, if I use the same powder that I use for my face, then the things are going to get dry. And if I use a powder for my under eye area to my face, then the things are going to get oily because I need more protection. But somehow this powder does both 2-in-1, doesn't dry out my under eye area, but also helps to keep my foundation do not move, basically stay in place. So this is the turn that I was telling you in the beginning of the video. This is the turn of the things that happened at the end of the second day. But today I was taking the chance and want to do a comparison with the L'Oreal True Match Nude Plumping Tinted Serum. Now, this is a bit of a dare because those shades are very different, so it's at least 2 shades lighter. So you are going to see when I apply them the difference. Now with all the things that I have on, maybe it's not that visible, but I have started by applying my Tarte Poreless Smoothing Primer on my cheeks. And then I have used the Catrice foundation with one of my BK Beauty brushes on my left side and the L'Oreal Tinted Serum Nude True Match Nude Tinted Serum on my other side with another clean brush. So just do not mix the brushes. And as a concealer, I have used the Cover FX. This is an old concealer. I have just rediscovered it and I want to finish it up as soon as possible because I remember how much I loved this. So I applied this concealer on both of my eyes and set everything with a sponge. And also, after I have applied the foundation with the brush, I came back and just tapped a bit of the excess on the area where I have applied the Catrice Tinted Moisturizer. So for sure, this has more coverage than the L'Oreal one does, but the L'Oreal Tinted Serum, I feel that it absorbs better on my skin and looks more like skin-like, I would say. So after that, I went ahead and did my eye makeup. So I have used this Viseart palette, and also what I did after I did my outer V and transition with this Viseart palette, I have used the Charlotte Tilbury, the Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadow in Oyster Pearl on my entire lid. But on my inner corner, I have used the same brand, the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Champagne Diamond to brighten my eyes, my inner corner, followed by the NYX Epic Ink Liner and the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes in Extra Black Mascara. So this is the thing that I have on my eyes. Then on my lips, I have used this combo of the Marc Jacobs Le Marc Lip Creme in the shade Je T'aime. I'm sorry, this is discontinued, but I just want to use them because I have 2 lipsticks from Marc Jacobs and I feel that I'm not getting enough use from those. And for my face, I have used the She Glam blush in the shade Dreamer. And as a contour or bronzer, I have also used the one from She Glam in the shade Suntan. I cannot find it, this one that I have just showed you in my previous Shein haul. So I love those, they are very nice. They apply amazing, considering the fact that they were so cheap. I cannot expect more from them. So after I have done this, I went with my Sonia G, this is the Hinoki brush, and I first set up my under eye area, and look how smooth, how blurred the under eye area. So I think this looks great on any concealer that I have. So I also love the fact that it's translucent. And followed by that, I got the Real Techniques, this is the powder brush, and I swiped all over the face, just also on the areas where I have applied the blush and the contour. But this is translucent and is not taking anything from the color payoff or payout that I have on my face. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, my makeup for today, for the 3rd day of wear test. I'm going to update you by the end of the day, either on my description box, or I will pin a comment, or I will add a footage. But I think by the end of the day, the winner is the L'Oreal foundation. I knew that from the beginning because I know that that one is more long lasting on me. so that is for sure. But this one from Catrice, it's also nice, so I like it. It didn't wow me, but I'm also not hating it. So if you remember, I was not a big fan of the True Skin foundation when they came out with this variant. I'm sorry that I have this unpopular opinion because many people love this, so I find that I like this more. I hope this tinted moisturizer will be released soon in North America, across the ocean, because I think many people are going to enjoy it, especially people with dry skin. Even with normal skin, I think it will act nice. And if you have oily skin, you can use a setting powder. This setting powder also, it's amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed. I can say that Catrice did it again. I was not expecting to love the setting powder so much. I was expecting that the tinted moisturizer, it's my winner. As I already mentioned, I don't want to take back a credit that this product has not attributed. So it's hydrating, it makes your skin look well and plump, so I don't want to take anything back. So if you have dry skin, I would really love to hear how you like this product. But the biggest winner of today's video is the setting powder. So Catrice, you did it again. I dare to say that I like this even more than the old version, because the old version I was never being able to use it on my under eye area. That was always drying on me. I could not stand that. But to have this, use it for both face and eye, first save money, then save time. So I'm very, very excited for that, and for sure I want to share that with you. So yeah guys, I don't want to take anything more from your precious time. Thank you for spending your free time with me. I know that time is very, very precious and important for every one of us. So I'm very grateful every time you spend a chunk of your free time with me. And also do not forget that the most beautiful makeup is your own smile. Have a beautiful, blessed day ahead, and I'm going to see you really, really soon with another video. Bye you guys!